just what it is. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm scared, but I'm doing it scared. I don't care. Okay, so testimony time. I am currently sitting in my car at work at lunch. I felt like in my spirit the Lord was not really. I just felt like it. I know that the Lord was calling me to leave my job. But a part of me was like, oh, I said to him, I was like, I feel like I'm going to need something part-time. And he also put in my spirit that I would be doing something part-time as well. So I'd be doing something part-time and it'd be fully remote. And in that same sense, I'd be able to essentially just kind of start my creative journey, start my, I don't know, I want to say content creation journey. I'm working on making cookies and doing a bakery and all these things. So, but I really am into the like editing and stuff like that. It doesn't show because I don't put enough time and effort into things. And plus, I don't know anything about the digital stuff, but I'm going to get there, just best believe, because I have a really big interest in it. So we'll see how all that goes. But long story short, I felt like the Lord told me that I would be getting this job. So I started applying. And he told me to stop applying. And I'm like, okay, why am I applying? Why am I not applying if a job is supposed to come? You know, I'm supposed to help, right? Wrong. I was only supposed to be obedient. So months prior, he had me bringing cookies. And I would bake cookies and I would bring them in. Everybody from my director to the janitor to the custodial lady. I don't like calling them janitors, but the custodial, they have had my cookies and everybody loves them. Like my husband, he's like, oh, the first time he had one, he was like, oh, this is the best cookie ever. Like, you need to sell this. You need to sell this. So I kept baking cookies for free and bringing them to my job because that's what God told me to do. And then months later, fast forward, I feel the Lord say, it's time to leave. You will put in your notice on this day and you will set it for this day. And I was like, okay, that's what we'll do. And so I did that. And then talked to my boss. He gave me some really encouraging words. And he was like, yeah, I have to go to the director now. And we got to see what we're going to do about your position or whatever the case, so we can get some resumes in because you're leaving pretty fast. You have a skill set that it's going to be hard to try to fill. And maybe you can help us sift through some of these resumes and see who would be an ideal candidate for who we decide to get in here. So that was the option. That was one of the things on the table. I go back to my desk and I'm like, whoo. I text my husband, like, I told him, oh, it was just a lot. And so after I told him, not even 5 minutes later, my boss comes back to my desk and he's like, hey, listen, the director really believes in you. You know, he's had your cookies. He's like, yeah. And just knowing me in general, he's like, I have a lot of faith in her entrepreneur journey. Like, I know she'll go far, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, and if she wants to, she doesn't have to, but if she wants to, we can keep her on. She can go fully remote and just kind of do whatever hours she can. And like part-time, not full part-time, but like whatever hours she can get in for the week, so she'll have a little extra income coming in, because we know entrepreneurship is a little tough in the beginning, but you know, that option is available to her, or whatever option that she might need to, if she have another option, then she can put that on the table as well. So he came back and he told me all these things, and I was like, won't he do it? Hey, my Jesus, won't he do it? And so not only do I get to fully like live out my, I'm not even gonna say dreams yet, because, well, yeah, like I get to try again. I get to try again. Like, I get to try again with fully believing in myself, walking with the Lord and doing all of this with the Lord. And then I get to try my creative hands and stuff that I've always wanted to do, that I've always dreamt about, you know? And It's gonna be fun. And I don't know how it's all gonna work. I really don't. Like, I'm just here trying. That's just what it is. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm scared, but I'm doing it scared. I don't care. But it's gonna be beautiful. It really is. And a part of me, it just feels like so surreal. Like, is this really happening now? And then like another part of me is like, oh my gosh, this really happening now. But I'm excited for the journey. It just gives me more time to, I remember a time when I wasn't working. So the way my day was structured, like I felt like my day was in 3 parts. I had like this first morning part, then this afternoon part, and then this later evening part, and then like my rest cycle and all that stuff like that. I got plenty of sleep. I woke up super early, did all my morning time with the Lord. I had my little creative energy space in there. Nothing, it was like I had a routine, but it wasn't like routine. Like it wasn't like this. It was more like, oh, we're doing this and we're doing this, but we're just gonna, you know, it was like a little flow. Like that's how it was. And so it was peaceful. It was peaceful, and I got to do everything at the pace of me and the Creator. It was such a beautiful time. But then I didn't recognize what the Lord was trying to do for me. And so I rushed myself back into a job. I'm like, Lord, I can't do this. You got to give me a job. Not even knowing to just like, Lord, what's your plan for me? What do you say I do? And that led ultimately to me back here again, getting ready to do it. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know why. Don't know. Literally do not know. But what I do know is it's going to be great. I know it's going to be great. I don't know how I know, but I know it's going to be great. I know it's going to be different. I know it's going to be unique. And this is me documenting the journey. So 5 days until my last day in the office. Well, technically, my last day in the office is Friday. So technically it will be 4 days, right? 4, 4 days. So, yeah. I don't know who needed to hear this, but listen to the living God. All right. Love you. Bye.